friends, I am Dr. Preeti Tejas Boraste and I welcome all my viewers to my YouTube channel. Friends, in today's video, we are going to see if we want a progressive growth, how can we enhance our IQ, EQ and AQ that can bring us a progressive growth. So today's agenda, we are in this video, we are going to see what is IQ, what is EQ, what is AQ and how can we enhance these three important points that can bring a progressive growth. Before we begin with, Ronald Reagan have rightly said, there are no great limits to growth because there are no limits to human intelligence, imagination, and wonders. Friends, let us begin with understanding the important concept of IQ. We all know that IQ is the intelligence quotient, and it measures our ability, our comprehensive ability, our mathematical ability, how we solve maths, how we memorize things, and recall subject matters. IQ is very important. How can we increase our IQ? Learning a new language help us help our brain to expand, which can also make you a more effective negotiator, reader, and a problem solver. So, yes, learning a new language can help us to increase our IQ. Getting enough sleep is also helpful to increase our IQ. Disturbance to healthy sleep pattern can cause your IQ to drop by a significant 5 to 8 points. Get a good night's sleep. It can help you to increase your IQ. A Swedish study proved that cardiovascular fitness can actually raise your verbal intelligence by 50%. So, gear up, go for a morning walk. That can surely help you to increase your IQ. So, friends, IQ we have seen, but uh, higher version of IQ, only intelligence is not enough. We need to also have a emotional intelligence that we call as a EQ. It is a very interesting concept. Emotional intelligence or emotional quotient is a EQ. This is the measure of our ability to maintain peace with others, keep to time, be responsible, be honest, respect boundaries, be humble and genuine. It is all about how well you are able to manage your emotions and how efficient you are in managing others' emotions. Uh, Goldman have given his emotional intelligence a framework in which he have uh, helped us in understanding that if we want to enhance our EQ, that is the emotional intelligence, we need to have four important points in us. That is, we need to have a good self and awareness. We need to have good social awareness. We should be effective self managers, as well as we should be able to manage relationship with other people. So this can help us to increase our emotional intelligence. How can we increase our emotional intelligence? So we should be a very empathetic person. We should put ourselves in other person's shoes, and in that case we need to deal with people. We need to learn from our criticism. We need to take criticism positively for our personal growth. And before speaking anything, we need to pause before acting or speaking or reacting to a person. So in this way, we can increase our EQ. The third important concept is the AQ, which is very recent, that we call it as an adversity quotient. So the measure of your ability to go through a rough patch in life and come out without losing your mind. So friends, only IQ and EQ is not enough. Along with that, we need to also have a good AQ. So it is our ability to go through a rough patch in life and come out without losing your mind. So in our personal and professional lives, we are constantly hit with one adversity after the other, most of which we have no control over. But the fourth thing we have a total control is how we react. So, how we adapt, how we breathe, and how we take actions. So, how can we increase our adversity question? Is we need to always acknowledge change. We need to welcome change. We need to take ownership of the situation, come up with a game plan, and be confident enough to execute that change. So in addition, there's no better way to increase your EQ than to put yourself into the situations that make you uncomfortable but provide opportunity for growth. So when you experience a setback, continue to push yourself until you achieve what you set out to do. Make a list of everything that scares you and face those situations head on. You may find that you end up living a much more fulfilling and satisfying life, both personally and professionally. So, friends, we have studied that IQ, EQ, and AQ collaboratively can bring us a progress in our personal as well as professional lives. So we also today have few tips for our parents. Many of the time we emphasize only for their emotional intelligence, but we need to expose our children other than academics to sports, art that can enhance their creativity. They should become multifaceted human beings able to do things independently of the parents. So finally, do not prepare the road for the children, prepare the children for the roads. So thank you so much. It was a great time talking to all of you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.